Oh my goodness. I always forget about this until it immediately comes up, and it makes me happy every time. The GWS theme song and the trumpets. Oh, I love the trumpets so much. Yes, welcome back, YouTube. We're back up. We got North and GWS. It'll be North Melbourne as player 1, GWS as player 2 in this game. Okay, cool. Let's see what we get going. Hopefully we can have a nice little game on right here.
You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Okay,
fantastic. Yes, I'll get to what you asked there now. Do I think having a racing car set up is cool, like a steering wheel for racing games? I think it is cool. I don't have one though. But yes, I do think it is cool. I remember I had an uncle who died, I think earlier this year, if I remember correctly, and my mum and dad would go over to his house, right? Because and they would go there, and like his other and like the other siblings would go over there, and it was just like looking through his. They were like looking through his stuff in terms of like what did they want to keep for themselves. Like that's what they were doing, right? And they would ask me like, "Oh my God, do you want stuff from there?" And then they mentioned that he actually had like a racing car set up, right? I was like, "Oh, we can get that for you and stuff, right?" And I was like, I was very hesitant about it. I was very hesitant about it. And then they even like brought it home, and they left it like outside my room, right? And I like said, look, I don't actually want this. Like what? Like apparently he had like a bunch of movies and everything and had all this other stuff. But I didn't want any of it, and it was like, well, why wouldn't I want all the stuff? And it really just came down to it's like I felt really weird about like taking stuff that was like a dead person's that like I had never met, really. That was basically it. Because it's like the idea of like having movies and like having this like racing car stuff, like yeah, that's cool. But like I just felt weird about where it was coming from, you know? I don't know if I like explicitly said that to him, but I would just kind of say like I don't want the stuff, you know? Miss the money, but I do think that racing car setup is cool. I know like older people, I'm pretty sure like older people pretty much who do racing car stuff, like the F1 games, on the YouTubes and like the content creators, like they would all have like the setups, you know. But I've never used one. Just whenever I've played the F1 game, I've just always been on controller.
This is promising. He's set upon.
Come on.
Out of the congestion. Bruce.
Kick it in. Who you got?
Been busy so far.
Okay, that's North. Kick it out there.
The Roos showing some good signs early.
And ball it away. You wish you had one? Yeah.
What's he got on?
What games do you think you'd be playing? You think you'd be going F1 NASCAR route? Like what else is there?
Goes without it.
Yes, we did. They go with the Giants. Keep it going.
Solidly. Lloyd doing the grunt work. Callahan. Iden.
Okay, cool. So the Giants come down here. You got Mr. Shields. Kick over there. Fantastic. There we have Core. I'm trying to think like what other like specialized things are there. So like car racing games, they'd have like a car, they'd have a setup for themselves. Like what other types of games is there like a special setup for them? Is there's Jerry. Let's see if he can get this. Increase the lead. He has 10 goals for the season up to this point, so he's averaging less than 1 a game, actually. Oh, you could have marked that.
He should have marked it.
Is that a deliberate rush behind?
Kick down there. You don't have anything particular in mind, but you used to play Need for Speed a lot. Oh, okay. Okay then. Yeah, over here. The Need for Speed games actually still come out. I'm not really sure. It's not something I've ever really known.
I think he had more time than he thought.
Danger here.
Come over.
So he brings it to ground.
Come the kicks. Oh no. Okay, that's a ball up there. I imagine that would also be the type of game you'd also be able to, if you wanted to get like it's other go-kart games, right? It wouldn't just be like, yeah, that would make sense. Like, you'd be able to, like, play a go-kart game on that. I'm just trying to think of, like, what the go-kart games actually are. I know, like, there's, like, a Nickelodeon one. Get rid of that. Mr. North. To the left. Handballs. Keep the handballs going. Yes. Oh, wrong controller. Go in here. Remember which one's which. There we go. Now we have it. You're very good. Kick it out.
Throws it on the boot. Turned over on center wing.
Coming with North. Kick it back here. Who you have? That's with Mr. Hall.
Takes the short option.
Need for Speed Unbound was the latest need. How long ago did that come out?
Happy to be patient.
Was it recent? I'll go over there. Dude, you're saying it's okay, that is recent. It came out last year. I gotta say, whoever came up with Need for Speed, that's really good. That's a good game name. That is a good name. Go over here.
Closed him down.
Like, as much as we can talk about, like, wanting, like, good games themselves, like, get that marketing going, you know? Get that
McDonald.
The presentation. What's the word I'm, like, actually looking for here? It's like, it's the type of thing, like, getting the
They've had the better of the contest to this point. Marnie.
Yeah, you feel like you can play any racing game though? Cool.
They've given it up.
I can play Truck Simulator. Dirt bikes are cool too. So yeah, you could, like, there would be
got the handball away.
That would be, yeah, because it would be like the motorcycle games on there as well. I've never been on a dirt bike. I remember there was like a friend's birthday where he had a motorcycle, I think.
He's got it,
and like all the other kids, I think maybe like had a turn on it, but like I was always like I was always like too scared to do it. I was like I like didn't want to do it and stuff. Get rid of that one. Kick this way.
They're building something dangerous.
With Phillips.
On a lead. Can he impose himself on the match?
There you go.
Marks inside 50.
But like watching them, I always like watching I always enjoyed watching in the Olympics because they have the BMX there now. I don't remember how long they've had it for, but I always like enjoy watching those races.
Perryman, hand pass cut off.
Get rid of that, please.
Kelly. Who that was meant for, but it's been picked
to the right.
Cops some unwanted attention.
Oh, here you are.
He's caught.
That was with North.
Take no for an answer. Read it well.
And back with North. Get the kicks in there. Wow, so North are really coming out. They're getting that player one domination going right now here. We're hoping that GWS can bring it back. If not, it's going to feel like a very long game that we'll have to go through.
Drop punt and he
Mr. Lucky, okay. Moving that. Thanks, Squeakies.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
You've been on the motorcycle once, when
soon. He would have been wrapped up if he'd taken it. Iden wins the hard ball.
Oh my god. Right, so like you were scared because you were little and your uncle just drove fast. Like
bruising tackle. Feeds it out. Kelly is always
I can imagine like if you were to like hop on again and it was at that same speed, it might not even feel like that much, but just because of like if you were like little based on what you would have been used to, it would have just felt like so ridiculously quick. It actually reminds me of this one time I had because I was playing. I don't know if you know cricket. But it is something that, as a kid, I was able to play cricket by myself, which actually sounds a lot more difficult than it was. Like I was able to work out how to do that, and I would have had a time where I would have just been doing that in like the front yard, and my sister, my eldest sister, and her boyfriend came over, and he decided. And I guess like we decided he was going like 100 miles per hour. Well, yeah, I imagine like as a kid that freaked you out.
With a deft tap, he's going to take a backward step. Ward, what can he do?
Get the kicks there.
A good kick here, and they'll be in business.
Miles per hour. Right.
Clever handball.
Kick it.
Loves the hard
but like I can remember having a situation But yeah, we thought it was a good idea that he would like bowl a ball to me, or a couple of balls to me, right? Now, it was like a full cricket ball, like an actual cricket ball. It wasn't like a tennis ball. So a cricket ball is hard, and I had like no protective gear on. So he bowls the ball, and I don't even know if he bowled it at like full speed for him, but to me, I was like, holy shit, that could have like completely broken my leg. Like, it barely missed me. And I did not want another ball coming, and I did not have another ball come down to me after that. You know, I was like, oh hell no. No, I was not ready for that. I was not ready for it to be the quickness it was at.
His field kicking is normally first rate.
That's what that reminds me of right there.
And receives the footy.
I don't even remember how old I would have been.
Takes the logical option.
Oh no, what is that?
Misses the target and it's out of play. Gary,
let me bring this down here.
Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Giants not going to be able to get back into this match if they don't start winning more of the footy.
I know, dude. Okay, like I'm trying to do it, guys. Okay. Like, I don't want blowout over here. Kick it. You've seen cricket. Oi!
A fine passage of play. Didn't get the finish it
deserved. Get the kicks over there.
Tasked with the kick in.
There you go. Here. Cricket was something I was actually like as a kid. I was actually decent. I was actually somewhat decent at. Like I never made like a representative team, but I did like I was good enough to be able to try out for a rep team, but like a have I ever played lacrosse? No, actually. I've only seen lacrosse in like movies. Oh, I guess like I would have had like I might have like here and there seen like little highlights on YouTube of lacrosse, maybe a little bit, but it's not something I've ever played myself. I imagine I probably would have liked it had I played it, but just with what was, I just guess with other stuff in Australia, it was just something that we never got around to as kids. Have I watched Teen Wolf? That's funny. The reason that's funny to me is I haven't actually watched the show. Well, I have watched a bit though. I have, like, within the past like month or two, I actually have watched a YouTube channel called Dylan is in Trouble, and he has this little thing he does with TV shows sometimes where he will watch the first and the last episode. I've seen that, I think. I've watched that. So like, I know the beginning, and I think luckily I actually don't fully remember what the ending was. I might remember, I think I might remember what the ending was, but that's what I know. Probably haven't actually watched the whole show itself. Get rid of it.
Can they get another one? Coming. Should have
I don't know.
Stevenson handballs it to nobody.
You want to keep it going?
Some people can't kick that far. Useful hand pass. Larky gets to it first. A goal score.
You want to get rid of this? There you go. Get some more handballs. Right. We want GWS have the ball to be able to move forward. That's what we're looking for. Get rid of, dude. Get rid of it. You were holding it so perfectly. Get the kick. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Himmelberg kicks it in. There you go. Oh, they played the cross in it and they got you into it.
Frustrated. Out wide with the kick. Simpkin with a chance to relieve the pressure. McDonald.
I love how it's like. So it's like, was that like your first instance of seeing lacrosse and that's what got you into it? Because by that logic, if I was going by like, what was the first time I saw lacrosse? Oh, I know, it was when I watched American Pie. Well, actually, was it when it would have been like American Pie or Mean Girls. I think American Pie was like my first introduction to lacrosse as a sport.
Rucks go at it.
Get rid of this way. There you go. Keep it going. Kicking. There you go. You started looking lacrosse games after that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Mr. Davies Uniac. I always think about this when it's like, because I mentioned American Pie, because that's like where I would have had my first because that's like where I would have seen lacrosse. I keep like, I always wonder like, I wonder like how much of an impact watching American Pie at like the age of like 5 or 6 had on me like overall, you know? Because that's like when I would have first watched it. Because I feel like I remember the exact year, which would have been 2004, and I would have just seen it on the TV. And just chances are I would have been 5 years old. Like I'm just trying to think about that in terms of like how much of a concept would have I have had of like the fact that there is a naked woman in there, you know? Like that would have been like the first time I saw a naked woman. Get rid of that.
Heads for home. It's close.
Hey.
The goal umpires say.
The Giants aren't going well, but the damage
Well, at least
could
not.
have been much
Well,
worse.
I guess it would have been the first time I saw boobs. Not like full naked, but like boobs.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
Get rid of that.
That'll be play on.
Over here.
Rightfully done. Davis. That's
The thing was, I don't even know if like I looked at that and was like, oh my god, this is an amazing thing, or I don't even remember, because like what I remember like as a child watching them is like, this is a really funny movie. Like that's what I remember. I'm just like, yeah, funny movie. Over here.
All alone in the center square. The Giants forcing them out wide. Kelly takes an excellent
kick it
grab.
down there.
That could come back to bite.
There you go.
Kick is a poor one.
There is Uniac.
They're huffing and puffing.
So I guess like American Pie would have been like my first like introduction to like even the fact that like things like porn would have existed and things like, and yeah, that like would have been like where it all like where it would have like first came from. Your first time you saw boobs, you were like, wow, oh my goodness.
Cuts it off. Good kick.
Sounds like it was a good time. Over here.
Kicks to center wing. Tucker has a vice-like grip. Kicks inside the 40.
Kick down there. That's the GWS handball.
Had to get
Good
it
kick.
out. Whitfield.
Oh no.
He's gone. Phillips mops that one up.
That's with Marnie. Oh no, come on, get rid of that. Over here with GWS, get handballs. Have I seen, I don't know what, have I seen 13 Ghosts? No, I don't know what that is.
Kelly, incisive handball.
Get the kicks.
Good looking kick.
Mr. Bedford, kick it in. Come on, Giants. You can get this. I believe in y'all. Kick it. Thank you. There we are. There's the goal. Good to see.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Brings it back to 30. Just one at a time. That's all you need. One goal at a time.
Delivers it inside 50.
Over here. Oh. Kick it. There we are. There. Oh my god. Okay, that's a Simpkin. Handball it back here. Kick there. It was the first scary movie you ever seen, and you were so freaked out. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of like what the first like. How old would you have been? I'm trying to think like what the first like horror movie I would have watched was. I honestly, I can't even think of what it is.
Going at his first.
Yay! It's another goal.
Come looking for a percentage boost. They are real hungry today.
The Giants in trouble. Halftime can't come.
Hey, come out there, Mr. Phillips. He goes in the 50.
Promising. The fleet of
coming out with Davis. He gets the kick.
Back and should be able to see off the danger. Tucker. They cannot keep him.
I don't know if this counts as a horror movie, but I know in that same year, so I would have been like 5 years old again. I guess I might have like thought like The Mummy was a horror movie. I don't know what that technically counts as. Just because I can, just because it's always 13 Ghosts came out in 2001. That doesn't, okay. I was asking like what age you were, not like when it came out, but that's okay. Over here, I'm just like, I remember being freaked out by The Mummy in that, I just vividly remember the scene where like the dude gets eaten alive from the inside of his body. The first time seeing it, you think you were like 5? Yeah. Have you watched it like since then to see if it was like as scary if you remember? Get rid of
Tucker might go for a run.
Here we are. Get it to Upper Green. Handballs.
Green with a creative tap. Logue. Scott. Sheasel.
Okay, you get a kick in there. That's Mr. Tucker.
Can keep it moving.
Handball that.
15. The
Another
Roosters
kick.
can build something here. Hurried kick goes very wide. They're running rings
That is
around.
continuing with the North Melbourne. Uh-oh.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Phillips. Uses
Okay, let's see what we get. You've rewatched it when you got older, and it's still creepy, but it's not as scary as it was. Okay. Yeah. Over here.
Sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. It's a hot footy.
Left the North
Gets the
Melbournes.
kick away.
Over with Taylor. Get another kick in there.
Who was he aiming for? Not his finest moment.
Who are you going to get?
Compete inside the
Can you get the
50.
mark?
McDonald
Nope.
takes a potentially goal-saving mark.
Never mind.
On the last
Over with
line of
Simpkin.
defense.
Kick here.
Simpkin in the clear.
You got Powell.
Good thinking and good execution.
With Taylor.
Taylor works hard to
Over to
present.
Phillips.
The kick is precise.
Handball here.
Slick hands.
McCoy. Oh.
He shut him down. Green.
That should have been holding the ball. I think there's so many North players
It's a
here.
desperate tackle. The umpire whistles for a ball up. The two big
We're going
men
to come over
move
this
out.
way. We come
Powell.
with the North Melbournes at the 50. We got 4
Into the
minutes
middle of
left
the kick.
in the
Shields
first half.
lead. Goes long.
It's a bit of a struggle for us over here.
They're cutting them.
We're doing what we can.
Davis
Make it
is
competitive.
caught that
But
ball.
hey, North have just come out. They've played well.
That's a
GWS just
quality
haven't.
pass. Well played. His vision was excellent. Powell.
Oh, kick
He's
it.
besieged. Simpkin.
Handballs. Over with Taylor.
Who's at home?
And nope.
Himmelberg.
Get rid of it.
Green.
Goodness. There you are. That's the goodness. Never mind. And you get North Melbourne handball over
On
there.
centre wing. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to
there you go.
defend. Whitfield.
Can you get it in the
Got them
50?
on the overlap. Daniels.
Oh, you think it was because you...
Oh. On that hand pass. Green. No easy
That's coming
exit.
with Goldstein.
It takes some time
Keep it going.
to find the right option.
Keep handballing.
So good in close.
With Simpkin.
delivers to centre
He gets
half.
Marnie.
Outplays his opponent.
Kick in
And
there.
took a
Does he get it?
ripper.
Yeah.
Shields.
You think it was because you knew what was going to happen? Right, so like you didn't have the... It wasn't like the shock value wasn't there for you, so... Mr. Shields.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Away he goes.
Oh, you think like if you the first time that if you were 13, it still would have like creeped you out? Creeps.
But not on a football
Gonna get the
field.
creeps on over here.
Knew where the help was.
Little kick in there.
Neat little stab.
Oh,
Powell.
handball it.
Greg Williams would have been proud of that one.
Handball. Oh, that's a kick that way. I'm over here now suddenly wondering if like as a kid I thought Jumanji was a horror movie or not. I'm trying to wonder if I was like scared of... I don't think I was scared of Jumanji. Like I can see how like if people as like a little kid when they first see not like the newer Jumanji stuff, but okay, I suppose like as the newer ones potentially as well. What's the most scariest movie I've watched? Okay, well I was gonna say I do wonder... Oh, another goal for North. I do wonder if like as little kids, if people would have watched Jumanji, like the old school ones, if it like would have scared people much. Like I feel like I could see it scaring people, but
So we'll have another ball up.
I don't know. I think like just as a kid, I just like enjoyed it. Like, and now I suddenly want to go and like watch Jumanji and go watch like Robin Williams movies now, or if it's like Mrs. Doubtfire or whatever it's gonna be. What's the scariest movie I've watched?
Time to check in with Gary.
The Giants are really struggling to score.
Oh.
And the simple reason is
I remember
that
being in a
they're
horror
not
movie,
getting enough ball. They would need to be super.
I was like
aggressive with the
into
ball.
horror movies for a time. I'm just trying to think like what the scariest one to me
Whether
was.
Tactically, they try something different at stoppages, or they throw someone different into the middle. They've got to do something.
Thanks for those observations.
I don't have like
Gary, as we
one
get
that's
back
like
underway.
really sticking out in my head as like, oh my god, this is the scariest movie that I've seen.
Hand pass, truth told. Ward. Tucker gets back and should repel.
And it might be because like I would have watched them all in quick time maybe, so maybe they're just all blended in my head.
Playing for pride now.
Oh,
Phillips. He's got an option in the square.
yeah, I might have to think about it.
Shields.
Oh, over here.
By example. Aaron hand pass.
Scariest movie I ever watched. What was the scariest movie I ever watched?
And wasn't.
Over here.
It's a tough game. Daniels. He's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him
What sucks is I can't even think of like a joke answer. I can't even... Oh, would it be sore?
Showing his skills. Good tackle.
I don't know if it would be sore, because I think I just enjoyed watching them, rather than like was scared by them. Like I was so blanked in my head on even trying to name a movie, I couldn't even think of like a joke answer for it. Like the scariest movie I ever watched when I was like 3 years old, and I watched Barbie the Nutcracker movie. It scared me. Because I have nuts and I don't want them cracked. Over here.
It's not clever at all.
That's with the Giants.
The Giants need to make the road soon.
Over here.
It's no place for the faint-hearted. Core getting their handball game going.
Actually, I'm suddenly wondering if like the Wizard of Oz, like when I was really young, because I would have seen the Wizard of Oz when I was quite young, if that would have freaked me out or not, like the witch in it.
Wouldn't want to think they've got this one. The big men fly.
Maybe I just like quickly got desensitized to things. I'm not sure. Like I'm sure that like you put on a movie, I can get scared by them. I just wonder if like
inside the 50. Sheasel had the presence of mind.
if I just don't think about them enough to like remember them well. Or have I ever seen Safura? It's like a board game movie. Yeah, I would have seen Safura.
They need to try something different.
I would have seen Safura because it's like in space, right? It does end up in space, does it not? Because isn't it? It's just meant to be like another Jumanji thing, just called different, correct?
Forehand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Roos are putting the opposition's defenders under all sorts of pressure, and the forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Over with GWS. Handball it up. Keep going. Who can you get?
Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Ash.
Oh! Yeah, the house was in space. Yeah, then I've definitely seen it. It's a long time since I've seen it, but yeah, I just remember it being like Jumanji. Jumanji in space.
Could that have been home?
No! The ants! The space ants! They're gonna take us out!
Looking for territory. Phillips. Taylor.
Handball with the North. Over with Giants.
Bedford.
Come on, you got numbers in this. You got numbers in this pack. Can you get the crumbs? They can.
He ran into a brick wall.
Ah, okay, there's a ball up.
With a chance for a stoppage goal. Bruce.
Oh.
One behind.
Well, it's a point. Alright then. Let's kick it out with Siebel. Somehow I only just realized we're in the third quarter. I don't know why I didn't register that. I just thought we were in the second. Okay then. You loved that movie when you were little? You watched it like a million times? Yeah, when was the last time you watched it? I could see myself watching Safura though. I could see that happening. Get our kicks over here.
That'll be play on. Lowers the eye.
To the wing. Mr. Cumming. Handball. Up it's Kelly. In the 50. Can you get it? No. Kick. Mark. Nope. Drums. Yes, they pick it up. Giants. Goals. Kicks. Oh no.
The Roos under great pressure.
Over here.
Cunnington.
Get rid of it, please. To the left. Oh no.
McDonald.
Ketchup, puff and stuff. I'm a mechanical boy. Mechanical boy. Over here. God, I don't know if you know what I was just what I was just singing about right there. But I just remember me and my sister when we were younger. We loved this, like, you haven't watched it recently, but you think the last time you watched it was like a teenager, you can't really remember. Oh yeah. I guess then you got to question if like you want to go like back and watch it, see if it holds up the same way, if you want to like let the good memories be. I'll get rid of this. But yeah, I was over there. That like happened when I was on my walk, I think. Oh, was it on my walk or yesterday? Yeah, I don't know. But me and my sister, we were younger. We were like really into this like, I don't even know. I think it's like we had like these videos of this thing called this like I think show of called HR Puff and stuff, and it was just always like very memorable for us. I don't even know if I was to go watch it, I would even like it. I'm not sure, but we always like were able to remember like this Mechanical Boy song in it.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
You're definitely going to watch it again. Thank you for reminding you. You're welcome.
Cuts it off.
Over here.
They keep the footy this time. Iden.
Cause I'm a mechanical boy.
Pulling out hair in a minute. What can they generate? Ash. Read
Get the kicks in there. That's the Giants. Oh no. Pictures of
Simpkin.
stuff. Kick this way. Have I ever watched Jaws? I have.
That's poor solid tackle.
I have seen it.
Turnover in the
I did
middle.
like it.
This could hurt.
Go over here.
Uses the body well.
It actually,
has to be clean.
I actually watched it a lot more recently than I think maybe you would imagine. Just because of like the fact that it's
Ward.
like I would have gone around to it I think a few years ago.
Burst through.
Great chase.
This way.
And they're away.
Got through the Jaws movies.
Kelly.
Hey, I'm gonna eat you.
Can the defenders
There we go.
again?
Mr. Callahan.
Marks inside
That's good
50,
stuff, man.
and
It was
can
good
have a
stuff.
shot.
Oh, I'm not sure he's got the journey from there.
I don't know if this is going to be online. Oh, he has a left footer that works.
First. That's a bit
Okay, well,
strange.
it's a point.
He really should have swallowed it.
He didn't need to do that.
Away he goes.
Debo.
This could
Oh,
be
no.
trouble. Can you believe it? He's given it.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Poor
We're gonna
defense
need a
leaving
bigger
him on his
boat,
own, and
people.
Now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Mr. Tom Green, let's see what he can
Big
get.
chance
Oh!
here. They need it.
Look,
He's
in
missed.
this quarter,
They dodged
we
the
ha-
bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
we have had chances with GWS. We haven't been able to take and help bring them back. Do I think it's better? Like, do I think Jaws is better than Megalodon or Brianna? I don't think I know what either of those are. I'm not sure if I know what either of those are. I might have heard about them at one point potentially, but reading them out right now, I can't picture them. So yes, yours is better. My fully educated mind on movies. Yours is so much better than those. Oh yeah, you heard it here first. And you don't even need to go watch
This is
them
what
back.
it's paid to do. Kick
Like,
those goals.
Let you know whether or not what I said is true. Because I'm intelligent, you see. So I just know that.
A contested
Megalodon was a movie about the biggest shark. Suddenly I just had Sharknado pop in my head. And isn't Sharknado meant to be a joke movie? Sharknado! Come over here.
McDonald, ever reliable.
Actually, is Sharknado actually a movie, first of all? Or is it just like a joke?
It's a good option, and this looks promising. Doesn't often waste it. Not sure what the
You never got around to it? Okay, so that means it is definitely a movie. Hey. Giants have had they've had the upper hand so far in at least the recent minutes that we've been playing. Hopefully you can take advantage of here with Kobe. Come on. Oh.
One behind.
You think it's a movie or a show? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's meant to be a movie. I think there's meant to be sequels potentially. I don't know. But I'm also not sure if it's a serious movie or a comedy.
Paul wins the contest.
Handball over this way. Keep it going.
Good hands. Tucker.
The little kicks.
He's
got hole. Get down there. Marnie.
Kelly chops it off. Not a lot of room to work with. And out it goes.
Okay then.
Giants will be desperate to make inroads before three-quarter time. Otherwise, this job might just be too difficult.
Yeah, I mean they've been doing what they need to so far. They have been making a little bit of inroads.
Heads towards the half-forward flank.
Oh.
Kelly with
No.
the big finish.
Oh, he doesn't get. That's not great. It's no, maybe. I don't know. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Let's see what we have here. Head out.
With a deft.
There you go. Oh, it's with North. We have not very much time. It's under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter here. You just looked it up. It's a comedy disaster film. I thought it was a comedy thing because I was so sure it was a comedy thing.
That's good vision. Cunnington
over that way. Here we are. Because I'm just like pretty sure I would have heard it referenced in, I don't know, maybe like a Family Guy or something. And I guess it gave me the impression that Sharknado was a comedy. So yeah, I was pretty sure of that. Oh! Tom Green. Speaking of disaster, please tell me you saw Disaster movie. Oh, come on. Kick it. Kick it. Kick it. Oh, he's missed.
Seemed like the defender's got a bit lost there.
Okay. I'm gonna say no, because I'm pretty sure what you're saying is that there is a movie called Disaster Movie, which I don't recall having ever seen. There's another chance here for the Giants. It's over the top. That's the point.
He's rushed it behind for his own team.
Let's go with Shizel. Oh wow. Just North players here. Over here, Mr. McDonald. Kick it down.
Can they find a
Keep it
late
going.
goal? David
Can they get
Uniacke.
one last one?
Shields.
In
This will be
here.
their first entry for a while. Defense 101
Speaking
there.
of disaster,
Has
I
it
am a
on
human
for the
disaster.
feet. To no one in particular.
I'd have my own movie, and I'd call it Human Disaster. Oh, that's holding the ball. Dude, what are you doing? Go run to get the ball. Don't let it bounce in. Okay. Okay, we'll have the final quarter coming up.
Three-quarter time,
It will
and
be
absolute
North with a
thrill
19-point
as
lead.
the tipping
I'll be
goes.
back in just a bit.
It's time.
Okay, we are in the final quarter now. I didn't even realize this until like I came back to start again. That North didn't even score in that quarter, and it was just GWS the whole time. I didn't even notice that. I was over here just in the world of talking movies.
Davis with an opportunity.
I didn't notice that GWS were just the only ones scoring here. But it's nice to see it. It leaves like it leaves some room for the potential of a GWS win. Oh, get rid of it.
It's no place for the faint-hearted. That was a poor hand
Get the kicks
pass.
over here.
The Roos have denied the
But I can tell, man, like sometimes you haven't like done like some sort of exercise for however long. You go and do it. Like I can feel my legs are gonna be so sore tomorrow from the walk I did. Oh god, you're walking up hills, running up and down hills as well, which wasn't the intention, but yeah.
They'll bide their time. The Giants on the ball now. Terrific tackle. No way through there, and they'll reset.
What do you mean like superhero movies? Are you saying that's what disaster movie is?
To win it back.
Or you just mean like superhero movies in general? I don't know like what the question is.
To spike it out of the danger zone. Lloyd. They're coming home strong.
Hey, that's another one.
Game on.
Crucial to get the first of the term. If it had gone the other way, they'd have had a mountain to climb.
Oh yeah. Oh, they got it going. They're still going. Oh! Look, it'd be crazy if GWS actually get this comeback here. They got a handball again. Another one. Keep going.
Desperate defense. Tucker runs onto it.
Oh, what?
Have a go at the traffic.
No, it's a movie called Superhero Movie. Oh, I don't know what that is.
The handball away.
Yeah, what is that? Is it a movie about superheroes? Oh my god! I just discovered the whole plot. I just discovered the whole plot, didn't I?
The Roos have won it back. Terrific forward.
Okay, that's gonna be a ball up there.
Great tackling technique there.
You come here. You got the Giants. Oh, he's missed. He's missed. Move this up here just ever so slightly. Ever so slight. I don't know if that did anything, actually. I'm not sure.
Greenwood read it well.
Yeah, but it's not what I think. Is it meant to be like... When I hear that and you say it's not what you think, suddenly it pops in my mind that it's going to be like some type of movie where, yes, all the characters are like superheroes, but they're all on like cocaine. That's where my mind goes.
The kick lets them down.
Oh.
How do you get rid of that? Illegally, says the
It's like a comedy. I see.
Goes very wide.
Okay, I'm curious on this one. Now, I recently became aware, like right before I watched The Boys. Right before I watched The Boys, I was looking up movie commentary channels and just looking at stuff. And I came across this movie that I haven't gone and actually watched, but I have watched people talk about it and seen scenes. Have you ever seen The Room?
The two big men do battle.
Tell me why so. Tell me why so.
It's a tough game.
Have you ever seen The Room? I'm not even sure if I want to see it, but I also don't know if I want to see it. And if you have seen it, I think you'll know exactly what I mean.
No surprise that the team that's using the ball better is the one winning.
The crazy thing about that too was like, I was so sure, like, I'm like, oh my god, like, because of like the thumbnail that I saw someone was doing a reaction to it, it made me think that it was like something like a Saw, you know? Is it old or new? I think it came out in like the early 2000s.
Going for territory.
If I remember correctly. I think it came out in the early 2000s.
On team defense.
And when I saw this thumbnail for it, I'm like, oh my god, it's going to be like this movie like Saw or something. It's going to be like one of those type of movies. I'm like, cool. As soon as like I clicked onto it, I went, oh, It's not. It's definitely not one of those type of movies. It's just, but it's a movie recommendation. Absolutely. I just need to like work out if I'm ever going to go around to actually watching it. But it's absolutely something that if you know nothing about, I suggest you don't look anything up and you just go and watch it. I'll say that.
Couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
I think you'd only need to watch it for like 5 minutes, and then you might be able to work out from that if you like want to keep going with it. You know, go over here.
Feeds it out. Hall, solid tackle. Green.
But it's as far as I'm aware, it is a legendary movie.
Gets there first.
Go here with GWS. Mr. Greens, you've never seen it, but it says it's a drama romance.
He'd like that one again.
I think you should watch the first 5 minutes.
Green in the center square. Powell.
If you want to. You don't have to.
Met solidly.
I think even like the first couple of minutes, you know? Like the first couple of minutes, you'll know if you want to keep watching or not.
Now he's got two.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
Is it sexual?
Opened up a break.
There could be some sexual stuff in there. There could be. I mean, I don't really want to go around saying too much about it, you know, just that it's something that I think a lot of people have memories of, you know, and yeah, it might. I'm sure it has like a cult following, you know, of people that just
the Giants will have
you
an
know.
eye on the clock. Bruce smashes it out of there. Got to get it forward now. Kelly absorbs the pressure.
Over here with North.
You can see
it wasn't what I expected. That's what I. It wasn't what I was expecting. I know that much.
Line of defense. He's generally a good kick. Callahan.
Little kick over here.
Kicking their way through. Whitfield marks on centre wing. Kicks to half forward. Who's front and centre? Goldstein shows them a clean pair of heels. That'll work.
I feel like I have to go watch it now. Like I feel like I have to.
A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Tucker goes back with the handball.
Oh, we got North Melbourne here. Come on.
Will tidy up.
Get the kick.
Goldstein harassed into an error.
Yeah, Whitfield. Handball it back.
Takes the logical option.
GWS have been able to make this a game. We're very happy to see that. They have made it close. Oh! Perryman.
Going at his second.
Oh, so he already got one. Okay, so he's going for number 2. Can he bring it back? Oh, it's online. It's a goal. Ooh. I make you want to watch it, but you're kind of scared too. Perfect. That is exactly the mindset to have. You need to go.
So influential today.
You need to conquer that fear and go watch it.
Kicks inside the forward 50. McDonald should be able to get them out of trouble. Shields is hard to beat.
Over here. Oh, there's no one there. Whoops. I was so sure someone was there. The kick in here. With Cornelio. Yeah, Mr. Whitfield.
Keeps it low. The kick was ill-directed. He's a slippery customer.
I think it's the type of movie that could probably just give, that can bring out all the emotions in a person. I reckon it can bring out all the emotions that you know, and even some that you might have never discovered before. I think it's the type of movie that would be able to bring all of that out.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Roos are holding them at bay. Bruce wins it out.
Over with the Giants. Keep it going. So so North are over here. They are keeping them at bay right now. There's not very much time at all. There's less than 7 minutes. 2-goal game. Anyone can get this win here.
With a deft tap.
Oh.
It's a hot footy.
Yeah, that's going to be a ball up.
Nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre.
That comes a hit up. Comes the Giants. Oh!
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Oh my!
Kicks laterally.
Spoils.
Goldstein. He put himself
comes to who has it? Go kick it. There you go. Who can get this? It is Toby Green. It's Toby Green.
Should not miss.
Oh, but imagine if he does though. You cannot miss this, Toby. You cannot miss it. There you go. Brings it back to 6 points. Just a 1-goal game here. We're coming to the final 5 minutes of this game.
Important clearance points here.
Oh, who was it?
Tucker should be in the votes today. Green.
Tucker.
In the right spot at the right
Alva
time.
with Powell.
ran
He gets
into
the
a brick
kick.
wall.
It comes to Shields. He can kick it in the 50. Who's going to get this mark?
Take a mark?
Who is it? No.
Stevenson
With North.
had to get it out.
Handballs it back.
Wins it back.
They're coming out here.
Should be
Little
able to
kick on.
clear now.
Dude, why'd you spoil that?
Now it's
I can see little bits of rains going around here. There's little drops that I see it. An incorrect disposal. It comes with the Giants. He gets the kick. Not 15. Did he kick it in? He didn't kick. Oh my god. Oh wow.
Put the kettle on. Tucker has it on a
Oh my
string.
god. I don't know what all of that stuff is happening there. Did they get the goal? No, but it is a very important point. Who had the spins?
That was a promising build-up and deserved
My
the
man
best
came
finish.
with the spins.
Aggressive with the kick in.
Who's coming to get that? Handball it over here.
Good handball.
Oh, that's not a good handball. But that's a nice
Puts him
tackle.
down.
And it's holding the ball. Wow.
And gets the reward.
Just want to get it down here. They don't really have the time. That spoil does not work for... Okay. I thought the tap over might actually work for him. It didn't. Oh, the kick in. Okay, you got a mark.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Into the
Kicks
50.
inside the forward 50.
No.
Bruce.
Oh!
Feel that one.
With North again.
Runs onto it.
Kick it to your left.
Released by the handball.
Gets Powell. Into the 50. Can they get the mark? The Giants boys are getting to it. It is a spoil. Handball.
Some assistance.
Again.
Bruce.
He does get the kick.
Good kick.
It is big. Just over 2 minutes. Ooh, what a nice mark. Nice mark there.
Goes laterally. Hogan.
That's coming back.
Excellent grab.
Hogan kicks down.
Gives it
Right to the square. Can they get the mark on it?
Lowe is like the Rock of Gibraltar.
Well done, Griffin Lowe.
Greenwood pushes into space and receives
I think
the
North could be
footy.
good if they can
That's
just
not
keep
15.
the disposal.
Misses the target and it's out of play.
All right then. Whew. Let's see what we have here. 7-point game.
Clear.
Almost again.
A
North.
model of consistency. Phillips.
Oh, that
Does he
could have
help
been.
without
That
it?
definitely could have been called.
Nil direct
It comes with the
hand
Giants.
pass. They'll
Kick
slip
in.
this ball forward.
They have numbers. They got the mark.
Green gets to the front
Toby
spot.
Green again.
Must kick goal in a close match.
He comes in. Toby Green.
It's on the way.
Goals. 1-point game.
He's dogged it.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
hanging on for dear
52 seconds to go. 1-point game.
Bruce punches it out of the ruck. Davies Uniac.
He is taken.
Trouble.
It is a ball up.
Trying desperately to hang on. Big
Sack.
clearance to win here.
Comes to the Giants. The handball over.
Ash.
Go again.
Good vision there.
They go in the 50.
Canelio
Canelio.
looking to get it down there quickly.
No mark.
Low.
Oh,
Hunting
over here.
footy. Caught
Get the kick
with
out.
A little bit of time.
They're going to be safe.
Test in the centre square.
It's a win for North.
Will be very disappointed by this result. They'll feel
It is a win for North.
but it wasn't to be.
Woo.
On behalf of Daniel Hart,
Oh.
and myself,
To start this game, we did not think we were going to be getting an exciting finish. Thankfully, GWS pulled their fingers out. Oh my goodness. What an important point by whoever it was that kicked it. I don't remember. Oh my goodness. We see the top of the goals. Toby Green had 3. Darcy Tucker at the top with 44. Wow. Damn. And he had that spin move as well near the end that helped lead to that all-important point that they got. North players on the top for the marks. Liam Shields had 10. And it was North Melbourne squeezing out the victory here. Diesel and Larkey led the way for them with 2 goals. It was Darcy Tucker with 44. And they get on top by 1 point. 63-62 over GWS.